Welcome to the 10 Minutes with God broadcast.
Good morning, and thank you for always joining me on the 10 Minutes with God broadcast. How was your weekend? Mine was good. I listened to a song all over the weekend. I just stumbled on it and I thought I was going to recommend the song to you today. It's called All That Matters by GUC. And my best phrase there is, I'll make room for two. You and I, Jesus, you are all that matters. You are all that matters. So I recommend it to you. It's on YouTube, and I think the guy was just great. Anyways, this week we're going to be talking about this whole week we're going to be talking about circumcision, or the process through which pain births purpose. And this message is to a certain set of people. These are people that have been through pain before. And pain for you may not be pain for me. For some people, it's that, they waited on children for a while, which I did. For some people, it will be the death of a loved one. For people, it will be a husband that never came and they just saw themselves growing old. For some people, it's just a financial need, like a do or die type of need. But we've all been through pain once in a one time or the other. And if you've not been through pain before, I'll say keep this message in your left hand, because this message is over this week in your left hand, because you're going to be needing it someday. And I called it the whole series circumcision, because circumcision is painful. I have two boy children, and one of the most harrowing moments that I've had in their lives is the time that they had to endure the pain of circumcision. Circumcision is so painful. I saw them cry, groan, wriggle, but I really couldn't do anything about it. They had to go through the process because it was the perfection of the genitalia to prevent them against certain diseases like urinary tract infections and all. I knew that they needed it, but they had to go through the pain, and there was nothing I could do about it. Jesus, interestingly, compared circumcision to wholeness. And he said, if you can circumcise on the Sabbath, you can also make someone whole on the Sabbath. Interesting. Circumcision and wholeness. So when the child goes through pain, it's a process of wholeness. Today, we'll talk about what I've tagged submit to the process. And we would read James chapter 1. I hope to be able to go through verses 2 to 4. But it says, consider it nothing but joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you fall into various trials. I'm like, how can I consider it joy? But the key word is actually consideration. Why should I consider it joy? It's because when I understand, having been through, I understand that going through actually at the end of the day births joy if you submit to the process. It says, be assured that the testing of your faith through experience, it's a testing of faith. So the whole of heaven, the whole of hell, they're looking at you, watching you, saying, is she going to give up? Is she going to give up? See, you become elastic in faith when you submit to the process, when you understand that I'm going through a process, but it's a testing of my faith. And it can only happen through experience, the things that I go through. But I know that it's going to produce endurance, leading to, and this is my best, spiritual maturity and inner peace. Now, if you go through a painful process and you submit yourself to the process, what happens at the end of it is that your faith becomes solid. You become spiritually mature and you learn inner peace. When someone then says to you that you have peace that passes all understanding, it makes exact sense to you because you have worked it out. You've exercised it. You've been through stuff and people are looking at you that, why are you laughing? And really, really from within you, you're able to generate joy. I won't be able to go through to the end, but it says, let the endurance have its perfect results. Let it do a thorough work so that you may be perfect, completely developed in your faith, lacking in nothing. If you submit to the process, you learn to take God's word for God's word. You learn to apply it. You don't quit in the middle. You don't say, because I need money, I'm not able to get money, I then look for alternative sources that God did not. When you go through the process and God sorts you out, what happens at the end of the day, you find out is that you're perfect. You've completely developed in your faith. You are able to look your children in the face and tell them, when you go through this, this is how to fight the battle. You know how to sing, this is how I fight my battles. I stopped by to tell someone today that whatever you're going through, tell yourself, I'm going to walk this process. Not, I'm going to work it and I'm going to walk it, because I know that is towards the perfection of my faith, so that I can look back and help my children. I can look back and help my sister next door. I have walked through it, I've developed my faith, and with the comfort with which I was comforted, I will comfort somebody else. Father, I thank you for this morning. Thank you for the people listening to me. Father, I speak into the lives of anyone going through any disturbing situation right now. I speak peace. I say, Father, help them to submit to the process, so that the working of their faith will lead to spiritual maturity. They will understand you for you in this season, and they will coming out as gold, refined gold, and being able to help other people with the same comfort which we were comfort. None of them is going to give up. None of them is going to seek alternatives. They're going to hold on to you and walk the process of the maturing of their faith with you. We give you all the praise, O God. Thank you for strength. Thank you for inner peace. We give you all the praise, O God. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. Thank you, and have yourself a beautiful week. Remember, don't quit.
Thank you for watching. We are sure you were blessed. Join us tomorrow on the 10 Minutes with God broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos at Ibukun Adebayo Adedayo. Also check out our blog at www.ibukunadedayo.com. Follow us on Instagram at Daddy's Girls Rock and Facebook at Ibukun Adebayo Adedayo. Thank you.